No, what's it called?
I
What's it called? I lost the whole team. Like, if I still had the Marsh Tomp, I might have been fine. But like, dude, okay, I'm putting that in my goddamn notes, dude. Dude, just the rest double team, fucking. I never even thought of that, like Jolteon. I never even thought about that as a combo. That was devious.
That was even the last Pokemon. I thought that was the ace.
No, I didn't even get there.
Is this the furthest you've gotten on your file, by the way?
Yes.
All right, progress. Let's go, baby.
Last time I got stopped by what's it called? Hypnosis Matang.
Ooh,
Matang.
That's a big ouchie wow wow.
It was like there was a point where every single Pokemon on my team was asleep, and I just had to I was just like, all right.
Smogan hates this one simple trick.
Yes. Oh no, it was a Hypnosis Matang with Salsac Berry.
Yeah, all these meta strats over here.
Did anyone ever make the connection between Professor Birch and Professor Bitch?
Now he's got to mark this as not for kids. Thanks a lot, Bruco.
Dude, uploading a video and seeing video for children was like such a wild moment for me, and I didn't know what to pick.
Could you imagine a modern day child being like, "Yeah, I want to watch
Petition to name yourself Stink."
No way.
Hey man, 2 in the stink, 1 in the pink.
If it rhymes, I send dimes.
It's a crime.
Oh damn, I should know what that was.
My rhyme's so good they should be a crime.
Alright.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Alright, we're gonna go. Because for some reason on every odd attempt I just go Torchic because I want it to work and it just doesn't.
So
I love Blaziken. Blaziken's cool.
So at level 6, Mudkip has Mud Slap.
Okay.
And that's the entire fucking issue.
Oh yeah, but don't you like 20 PP or 20 power?
Yeah, but it lowers your accuracy.
Yours as in the opponent's, right?
No, mine. When he hits me with it.
Oh, you're talking about from the rival's perspective.
Yes.
I thought you were trying to make an argument of why Mudkip was a bad pick early on. I was like,
oh no, Mudkip is actually the best pick just in general. Do you know, like, there is only 2 Pokemon with what's it called? Yes, speedrunners. There's only 2 like trainer Pokemon with grass type attacks in the whole game.
Wow.
There's like a person who they released, I guess, their Legacy series for 3rd gen, so Pokemon Legacy Emerald, where they like try to rebalance the game how they think it should be balanced. A big part of it was making it so that Swampert wasn't just legendary status in the game by actually giving it some competition.
I mean,
okay. Ooh. Can we name it Professor Bird? Oh, no, I never want to hear that name come out of your mouth, Rico. Or anyone's mouth odds. I thought you were referencing that show from that
I was
Daily Wire.
I was referencing The Simpsons, like the "You Are Lisa Simpson" guy.
Oh, I've shown my lack of age.
Yeah, you're younger than me, and I remember the first time I found out.
I'm younger than you by like a day.
And I was like, "Oh well, here's to you, Junior."
I'm distinguished.
Okay, it fit. It fit.
If it fits, it sits.
If I fits, I sits.
This is the run, guys.
This is it, dude. This is the chicken run.
He shits.
All right, here we go.
Wait. Let's take a, first of all, stop. We gotta assess. What's their nature? Adamant. Okay. Fuck the fire moves. We're going all fighting.
Okay. Not bad.
I'll
take it.
It's actually pretty good.
Plus attack minus special attack. Dude, but they gave it speed boost, dude.
Oh, this is the Winter Torchic.
Dude, I've thought that twice now.
So, but the thing is, the fire moves are going to be horrible on this thing. Unless there's no physical special split here, right?
No physical special split.
Question.
Yes.
Emerald, like, does all the dead end routes stuff like deter you from liking it a bit? Because like I got tired of just hitting dead ends, and it's just like, well, you can't go anywhere from here. You gotta go back.
Which one's particular?
Like when you first battled May, you know, it's just it goes nowhere.
Well, actually, no, it does. It connects.
To progress the story.
What's it called?
Oh, this surf?
Yeah, through surf. It connects to essentially like Slateport City.
Mauville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, through surf it connects to Slateport. It's actually like here. Let me see. I can check right here.
Cycling road.
It connects right here over to where the right where the cycling road is.
Yeah. How much do you like Oldale Town? Because I think Oldale Town is the worst town in every Pokemon game.
I hate Oldale Town because the anime made Oldale Town look so much more important. God,
I love the memes where it's like city in the what's it called? Pokemon anime city in the fucking game, and it's just like the SpongeBob town where it's like 4 fucking buildings and they're all facing each other.
Yeah, it's just annoying. They had like the whole legendary like introduction there. They had like areas, and I'm like, where's this in the game?
Yeah, they're like,
show me the fucking ruins.
They're like, we've got ancient structures and stuff, and it's just like, what?
I'm gonna see if I grind to 12 if I can beat it.
Beat it.
Like your rival?
Beat it.
Yeah. I grinded to 10 last time and it wasn't enough. Oh, what? You can get slack off here in the first route?
Oh, goddamn. One thing I noticed playing Emerald the first... One thing I noticed playing Emerald the first time is like Wally shows up at the start and then right at the end, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess there was some sort of character growth I completely forgot about.
Yeah, they put him in the fresh air.
That's a big
I remember in Omega Ruby he showed up a lot more, so they fixed it. But back then it's just like, who the fuck is this kid? Oh right, it's the guy from the beginning who's like, oh, I'm sick.
I think that's what makes the whole like May or Brendan, whatever rival, being kind of like an underwhelming rival, that much more underwhelming.
Yeah,
dude, you don't even they don't even have a fully evolved starter. You don't even get it in your goddamn Pokedex.
Yeah, that's.
I got it right. I got right to the end, and the rival's like, yeah, I don't want to be a Pokemon trainer. See ya, lol.
It's like, it's fine if they made it so that there was like a distinction between them being the rival and another rival versus like Wally is this random nerd you help.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's it called? He's this random guy that your dad pays attention to more than you.
At least you have a dad in this game.
I mean, you have a mom in every game. Dude.
More than I could ask for.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's time to cry.
Have you seen the have you guys seen the new Sonic movies?
Not yet. I watched 1 and 2, but I haven't seen.
Sonic 3 made me fucking cry like 3 times.
I've been watching One Piece, and One Piece makes me cry.
I'm not a Sonic fan, and I'm just like, wow, that was really emotional.
It's the beauty of Chris Pines.
Chris Pine.
Is he in that movie?
I think you talk about Chris Marsden.
Oh yeah, I'm mixing up white dudes.
James Marsden.
Yeah, James.
It's not even Chris, dude.
Have you seen James Marsden in Jury Duty? Because that was such a great role for him.
Way back then?
No, this is a reality show he did like a year ago. He was part of a reality show where only
I thought you were talking about the Pauly Shore movie.
Yeah, no, this is like a thing where it came out like last year or the year before. It was like uh, some basically like they got one guy to think he's in jury duty, and so they got like a bunch of people who are just like improv actors to like come on board as like jury participants. But they also got James Marsden there playing James Marsden, so that like he was just like he stuck out of the sword thumb, but he was like supposed to play himself, but also being a normal guy, but also not being a normal guy.
So the guy in the show is just like, wow, James Marsden. That's coincidence.
Come on, Professor Birch. Come on.
Stinky boy.
Holy
I like
shit!
I used Ember just because like for good luck.
Yeah, it's stab. Holy shit, this is the first time I did it. I had to literally get to level 12.
Honestly, that was so close. I'm upset. How hard
dude, I know. Like dude.
Good job.
Do you know what Torchic gets at level 6?
Focus energy.
Yes. You know how useful that is? It's not.
Wait till Gen 6 and give it to Kingler or Kingdra with what is that? Scope lens, and you'll be chilling.
And
right?
sniper.
I've watched the meta videos that one time.
Oh god, dude, stink on the chicken run, baby. Oh man, did it for the first time. Only took me 5 attempts.
This is a run, I swear.
All right, let's go. Let's go make some friends. Wait, stink.
This is how you do it. What would you say is your favorite meat? Beef or lamb?
Lamb.
Or chicken?
Chicken? What's it called? I don't get to have lamb all of that often. So what's it called? Like lamb is definitely up there. God, dude, but like I feel like I feel like I end up eating a lot of pork and a lot of beef. What's it called? Chicken is just cheap. Like I feel like good chicken is good, but like nothing beats like really well done like beef or pork. But like lamb with mint jelly.
Not well done.
Not well done. Why would you ever make it well done? I want it to bleed.
I want rare chicken. That's so delectable, man.
Okay,
Yummy.
not bad, not bad.
I like me a good chicken thigh, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Chicken wing, chicken wing.
A nice pink chicken. Yummy, delectable.
Stinky boy.
Stinky.
Oh my god, just use
Fuck!
nothing.
Alright, good talk, everybody.
I was gonna have you name it Blossom also.
Oh, that's funny.
It was nice too, because it would have been like you would have had the difecta, grass and fire.
The difecta, the
we got the Nuzlocke.
New area. Did they update movesets at all?
Yes.
Yo, that new area dose.
Yo, area dose?
That new area dose.
There we go.
Yeah.
I can link you the what's it called document where they have all the changes and everything, but there's quite a bit.
Okay.
Did you see that tall chick out there?
Let me actually look.
Why are they so tall? They're huge.
Yeah, the tall chick. Have you seen them tall chicks?
They're like 6'5". Oh,
it's like wow. How do you get so tall? It's
I see that.
Yeah, call him Icy.
I see that.
Yeah, Icy dot. Yeah.
I see dead people.
Dot.
Icicle. Dicicle.
Ooh, kill him.
In the name of? Call him Seedra, but Seedra.
Well, he gets tackle, so that's huge. Oh, and absorb.
You said it in the perfect deadpan way, so that's huge. Like I genuinely believe that you felt it.
Why is it a Nuzlocke rule to give your Pokemon names?
So you get more attached to them.
Comic.
Oh, okay. I like 50-50. I give the names when I play normally.
Have you ever seen Lost?
No, but I know a lot about it.
So you know the character Locke?
The old guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he names his C-Dot after, like, that guy. And that's why it's called Nuzlocke.
Oh.
And that was like his first major death.
Yeah.
Which is what then gave it the name. So I think the Nuzlocke comics are still around, but I don't know if they've ever been updated since like 2014 or whatever.
I love something I always loved.
Actually, you were on the Nuzlocke forums. I feel like you'd probably know.
Yeah.
I think that's where I found your videos, actually.
Yeah.
Something I always loved is when people would make fan art of Axeman's bronze Nuzlocke, and by proxy it was fan art for me as well. So it was insane.
Really impressive ones too.
Dude, I was always surprised how many people drew shit for you.
People were talented, and I'm just like, why are you?
It was a lot of people.
Run.
There's a lot of people that were like, I want to put time and effort into making art for Axeman the Great.
Something that rhymes with great, but signifies that I'm trying to say something self-deprecating about myself.
Date? He wants to take you on a date.
Fake.
He wants to hit you with a rake?
Axeman the Faker.
Faker.
Fake.
You fake hedgehog.
Sonic. Exactly.
Faker? You're the fake around here.
There's an Australian band called Faker.
Ooh.
And they make real music that they have talent for, so they're alive.
How ironic.
They're faking, see?
What's it called? Have you ever listened to the Australian band Nigel Peppercock?
No.
With their hit album Fresh Reeboks Straight Up Your Ass?
No, I don't know what that is.
There's the album cover is just a dude with his dick out in a pair of Fresh Reeboks.
Great. It sounds.
I love it when we get straight to the point.
Yeah. Do you know what an esche is, either of you?
I feel like you just made up that word.
No, it's a form of bogan, and a bogan is an Australian redneck.
He keeps making up words.
Got you. Okay, so well, I know what a redneck is. I was raised around those.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss.
Wow.
I got out of North Carolina. That's why I live in California.
Hey, let's go. How are you doing? Okay with the fires and all that?
I actually didn't have any issue with them, but my girlfriend did. Because she lives down in SoCal, and so there was literally like a 3-week period where, a 2-week period where every day she would be like, "Okay, so this fire just started. It's this many miles away from me. Me and my mom are stressed out."
Yeah, that sounds
God,
horrible.
Yeah.
She was fine, and like nothing ended up getting that close to her. Everything that was close to her house got put out, but like. It's really weird just like watching disasters happen from like your phone or like a screen, and then they like what's it called? But you know it's like near you, but it's not that like near you.
Yeah.
That's
It's insane.
That's
I remember
This is how I can't even say this because
I was just going about my day, and I went to a McDonald's, and I was just eating my lunch, and then on the TV it was like, oh, there's this major siege in the city where a guy was holding people hostage and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, everyone was watching it, and I'm just like, Jesus, fuck. Oh. Oh, this gym. Someone said that
I like how we just
you know how you go through the different.
Anyway, Wally.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six.
Yeah. You know. You know how you go through the opposite. You go through the doors and it gives you a different challenge.
Mm-hmm.
When I made Bronze 2, I made a gym that was just like that, but I had never played this game before. And people were like, "Oh, you did that like that thing," and I'm like, "I don't know what that is."
You're like, that's not Gen 2, so I don't believe you.
Well,
Yeah,
he did it first.
Okay, so here's another thing. When I was a kid, some kid had a Game Boy Advance. I didn't. He had Pokemon Ruby, and he's like, "Oh, there's a move where you could dive underwater and like swim around under the water and stuff." I didn't believe him. I did not believe him until last year, where I finally got dive and used it. I just did not believe him. It sounded like fake.
It was a pretty wild
like he's
addition.
faking.
What's it called? Gen 2 Flat Earther discovers dive.
Yeah.
What's it called? Discovers Gen 3
I don't
death.
blame him. I don't blame him because even the remake of like Fire and Leaf Green was just like dive. We don't do that around
We're not
here.
do that here. Thank God. Dude, you know what would have been so funny is if they put Whirlpool in and they made you deal with that.
Oh.
Honestly, I hate HM Whirlpool just because it's one of the worst moves. Like, I get that it has uses like Fire Spin, but I ain't using it for a playthrough. You know I'm not using it for a playthrough.
Yeah. Why do they always give you the key moves that are just not good? Like, I don't understand why they have to make it bad in one aspect. I don't know.
And then unless you're talking about Surf.
Dude, Surf, Waterfall,
good.
Fly.
Fly, ooh, that's a good one.
Are we gonna count Fry?
I hate Flash so much. Like, and I hated how in Gen 2 Rock Smash was not an HM. So you completely miss out on things just because.
I hate how appropriate that Rock Smash is as a fighting type move, and yet I still always feel like it's a rock move.
It is so appropriate as a fighting type move, but it also, like, my brain just sees rock and it's just like,
Exactly. I don't like this. Also, yeah, I agree. Like, the fact, I kind of like the idea of, like, moves that aren't required moves that are still around to let you interact. But it's still, like, it's,
yeah, I
it'd be
think...
nicer if it was a better move at that gen. Plus more common.
I don't like Sweet Scent.
Sweet Scent,
Sweet Scent was only like useful in like I feel like 6th gen because you it would give you it would trigger a horde encounter where you would encounter the 5 Pokemon. And it like guaranteed that.
Which gen was 5? Was that Diamond and...
Or no, 6. Sorry, 6.
No.
Gen 5 was black, white, or black 2, white 2.
Oh, okay.
When is Rico gonna get the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl?
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
For like 2 months.
Silly.
God, I want to see him like have to deal with like. Dude, I actually want to see you fight Cynthia and see how that goes. The piano starts playing, you just start sweating.
I've heard that was a bad one.
Dude, her team has like perfect Ivies, and it's just like, why?
Hello, doggy.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Oh, hi, Doc.
I know he's a professor.
Yeah, what's
it
up,
called?
Doc?
What's it called? My Torchic has her. What's it called? His PhD.
Oh. PhD in speed.
The Speed HD.
Going fast makes him feel alive.
Play Sonic every day.
In Hyperdrive?
Yep.
Every Pokemon looks shiny.
I swear to God, there's something about Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon sprites in like Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald that just make them look fucking weird.
I feel like the first gen Pokemon that were not in Ruby and Sapphire that were then placed into Emerald had such weird sprites.
Yeah.
I know that was a convoluted track, but you get me.
I get you. The stuff in the Safari Zone, but like not the original Safari Zone, or like not the one that you first have access to. The second one.
Yeah.
Have you seen the YouTube video about the Safari Zone? How in every version, like every iteration of the Safari Zone is broken. Like they always fuck up the coding.
Interesting.
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
here we finally we got our area dose.
A new area
Ooh,
dose.
new area dose. Yeah. New area dose.
Oh, no area dose. So when are we gonna get a team?
We have a team. I don't know, man. I keep murdering it. Dude, I'm just sad because like I lost the joke. I'm not like it's like, yeah, it sucks I lost a Pokemon, but the joke was gonna be fucking. The joke would keep giving itself.
That's really the biggest loss here.
Are you a Meowth fan? Either of you?
When it has pickup.
I do be liking Meowth as a.
I really liked using. I really liked using Thief and just finding what items I could steal. It's great.
I feel like
I'm getting Whitneyed right now.
I feel like Thief is such an unethical move, and I think it's the real reason why our generation was taught to think we could take whatever we want and not have to work for anything. I'm just going to say it, and I'm tired of pretending that's not what I think.
I think Thief is a cool move. It's just not useful, like in normal Pokemon games, because no one, like, there's so few Pokemon that have like held items. Like ROM hacks, super useful. Like you can actually like totally fuck up like what's it called? Somebody's like strategy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get you out
I'm
of there.
I'm still playing Shiny Gold X, so if I get Thief, I'll be very happy.
I know in like Drayano's hacks, like that's like he specifically like places like a lot of like useful item, or like Thief is very useful, and you can actually use it to get like evolutionary items or like some like just good stuff. Like it's actually pretty useful to have it on your Pokemon and on your team. But like
Awesome.
Shiny Gold X, they definitely. Oh no, that's actually okay.
You're definitely gonna catch it.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's been a nice run.
It's been a nice run,
Yeah.
everybody. Dude.
Why not kill it?
Cause it was gonna like two-shot me, and I wasn't gonna. Actually, I probably could have. Fuck your. Oh my god, dude. Cause it has confusion. It doesn't have teleport.
You aren't a fighting type yet.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point.
This has been the unhelpful Axeman.
Alright, dude. This is like I feel like getting. Yes, I got the Dude, I'm just so fucked for this gym.
When are you learning double kick in like 1 second?
Yeah, but I don't have
You
any
got this.
more encounters.
It is pretty horrible that you lost Sediment. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to make you feel bad about that, even though
I
there
was.
no reason for me to do
I
so.
could have just swapped, but I was like, okay, I can't lose. This guy's poison, so he's gonna get one shot. Actually, both these guys are gonna get double kick. I might have a chance. Okay.
Take a chance on Pokemon. Take a chance on.
If it was just another Abra, I was gonna scream.
Give me some of you guys' fake Pokemon facts that people said when
Yoshi
you were in school or
It's
whatever.
still stronger than Mega Mewtwo.
Mew 3?
To Mew 3 or not to be.
Fuck, there is something that some kid fucking told me.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the rest of that story.
Yeah, what's it called? The thing that okay, this kid actually told me about catching Lugia and Ho-Ho and Emerald. And I didn't believe them because I was like, there's no way. And then I remember going on Cerebi for the first time and then finding out it was true.
Yeah, yeah. I know that all too much, stuff like that.
God, this guy's actually kind of scary. The first two Team Aqua battles are like kind of like are difficult because it's a Bagon and then the other one has Dratini. And like early on, like Bagon and Dratini are kind of threatening. This one especially, the first time I had it, I had 3 grass types.
Oh no.
Honestly,
immediate burn.
Carry. Trust. You're fine.
You're okay, you're okay.
You got this. Just listen to the cool track. Just enjoy the cool track.
Listen to the
Are you ready for the roughneck bass?
yeah.
The worst thing is I've listened to songs that sound like that.
You know what we need? We need the Gen 2 cave theme.
Dude, the Poke Remix Studios fucking Dark Cave remix, bro. Straight bangers, man.
If nobody likes Dark Cave music, then I am dead.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Dark Cave has a million.
Seeing Gen 3 for the first time when I was a kid and seeing the footprint in the sand, it was just like nothing else.
Dude, I remember the first time I saw that, that was like so
baby.
crazy to me. Like, I was like, dude, this is peak gaming. Like, this graphics will never get better than this.
But then you see your reflection in the water as well, and it's like...
I do be liking when they do that kind of stuff.
I've been kind of wanting to make a RPG Maker game just to see what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a weird vibe playing RPG Maker Pokemon games, honestly.
Dude, it is. I've played a couple, like I've played a couple of them. They always look really cool, and then you get into the Pokemon battles, and then you're like,
oh no,
this is weird.
There's just it's fine, but something just feels not it. I don't.
Yeah.
There's just something. A lot of the time, the thing I know. Okay, my thing is that they're missing the battle animations.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
And like
throwing me off.
That's what throws me off the most. Like them just not having the battle animations. Like everything else is fine. Because like the music will be good. Like the sprite and the tile work will be good. Like the scripting's fine. Like usually like they'll have like pretty interesting. Sometimes they have like decent like stories and stuff like that, and like characters that you start to care about, and like they do a decent job. But like God, just the lacking of the battle animations like just like ruins my immersion.
Yeah, I mean, you can't play Pokemon like that, but yeah.
Unless you're a speedrunner.
Yeah.
That or you miss Focus Punch. Was that actually like a bug or something like that? Because like, oh, you son of a bitch. Because like, on my game, whenever you would, miss Focus Punch, it would, oh, it's gonna be annoying. Yeah, it's gonna be really annoying. Should have done that a long time ago. Whatever you miss focus punch, it would just get rid of all of the battle like animations for like until the next fight.
Wait, that was the thing?
What the hell? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, when you would like lose focus, it would then get into a fight so I can lose sleep. Wow, yeah, for some reason, for me on call, like
it was like method acting the game. It was like this is your brain when you miss focus punch.
Yep. And I totally thought that was like a straight up just like normal feature of the game.
Not a bug.
Okay, so that Pineco is actually scary because they gave it acid. Like the move.
Do you know about the Gen 1 exploit where you talk to the bicycle shop guy and then you be out of it and then like all text is instant from the rest of the game?
There was like a whole in the speedrunning community that was a huge controversy as to whether that counts as glitchless or not.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it like I think it saved like up to like 2 minutes, possibly more.
But that's huge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It is.
Like it was like a pretty notable like record time save. But it's like not a glitch in the same way, you know, like skipping through walls or wrong warping is. And it's like
purposefully like making the game break. You're just using the game as it is presented to you.
Yeah, it's kind of like the big thing for Gen 1 is the jingle skip, where they try to get themselves at red bar so that the game, like the music doesn't like play as long as it does. That's not really intentional, but that's. I mean, granted, I could see that being feeling more valid than the text box thing.
Wait. If you beat the champion, like it plays the music like the little jingle thing shorter.
No, it's more like when you level up. The level up.
That's
down significantly when you're at red bar. So there's actually incentive to have your Pokemon at low health, which then adds to the difficulty of you're always trying to get your Pokemon at low health, but trying not to die at the same time, because otherwise run is over.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it's got a pretty. I think Pokemon Red and Blue speedrunning was the first time I actually like started watching Twitch.
It's really speedrunning is one of my favorite things to watch.
Me too. I love watching Frico speedrunning my videos.
I've been doing speedruns of Ape Escape and The Last of Us and Uncharted. They're not really speedruns because I don't practice. I don't research the correct route. I just want to see how personally fast I can complete those games.
An alternate title. Frico is specifically trying to revolutionize the route for the speedrun for the game that he's playing.
Frico, what's it called? Ape Escape Revolutionary.
Yeah.
The ape has escaped, and it made it to Australia.
Actually, the other year I went to the zoo with my friends, and we recorded a whole bunch of videos of me just pointing at monkeys and going, monkey.
Nice. I went to the zoo with my girlfriend, and she saw the tigers, and she got so excited that she almost cried.
No.
She's what's it called? She's like a field biologist or a wildlife biologist, so she just gets really excited over animals.
Nice. I love being enthusiastic about interests.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Makes me so happy.
too.
I like my friends Axeman and Chaos.
Like you too, man. Thank God I had that fucking berry. I gotta stop playing this game at like 900% speed. I'm not going to, but I should.
I love the double down.
I did like a soul link with one of my friends, and like we were God, he was just like trying to keep up with me the whole game, and he was like, how the fuck do you play the game so fast? And I was like, I've played these games hundreds of times, like I know where everything is and I know what to do. Like I don't really have to. It was kind of funny. Oh, not bad, not bad actually. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Boink. I hate how the tower that Rayquaza's on is not on the map. Like it's not marked. It's really annoying.
Explain.
Like the town map.
In the okay.
There's no landmark for it. It's just along the water.
Oh, like Sky Pillar?
It took me so long to find it.
I did, and imagine trying to find it in Ruby and Sapphire where they give you no indication that
it's even there.
Yeah.
But honestly, that was back when you had to like make the one Pokemon game you played be the game you play for like 5 years. So like when you're 3 years in and just randomly find this tower, you're just like, oh baby, we got some DLC.
Yeah. I was lucky, and I always like would get the guide, like the strategy guide with the games. My parents realized that like if they got me the guide, I wouldn't ask them a bunch of questions or like ask them to help me. But it gave me what's it called? Smart on their part.
I remember buying a guide for a game, and the clerk was just like, "It's not even a hard game. Why do you want this?"
Most of the time, my reason for getting them, and I've gone back and collected a lot of those Nintendo Powers or like those kind of guides. They have a lot of the like game art in them.
Yeah.
And a lot of the not like so much like concept art, but just like the art of the game. Like what's it called? A lot of the game's art is in there. Fuck! I literally watched him do that. God damn it.
It was a Tony Hawk game, and they had like top-down views of the maps and stuff. They told you where all the like the trick gaps were and stuff.
Dude, that's so useful.
I didn't need it for the story. He thought I needed it for the story, but the story is piss easy. But you know, I want it for the collectibles.
Man.
Dude, apparently they're remastering one of the Tony Hawk games. I'm hoping
they did 1 through 3.
They already did 1 through 3,
they did
I think.
1 and 2.
I'm hoping it's either 3, but I really want American Wasteland.
I love American Wasteland.
Dude, I love
it's one of my
Professor
favorite,
Burge.
That was a
one of my
wild
favorite.
Professor Burge best.
It's one of my favorite games of all time.
That game was a vibe. I just remember playing like that era of Tony Hawk and then playing Metroid Prime 2, and just like getting the dichotomy of just like absolutely different experiences in one, and just thinking, wow, this is both of this makes sense.
Tony Hawk's Underground 2, yes.
Bam Margera and Samus.
She's the gal that shoots the fusion bullets
into my heart.
She shoots a gun that shoots chainsaw bullets.
Oh. Should she be in Doom?
Reddit.
No, I think that's from a Code Geass Bridge series. They're like, alright, whoever comes up with the best idea gets the giant fighting robot. How about a gun that shoots it, how about a chainsaw? So, how about we give it a chainsaw? Okay, how about we give it a gun that shoots a chainsaw? How about we give it a gun that shoots chainsaw bullets? Alright, Callan gets the robot. Okay, so I'm trying to sneak my way into the cave.
Yep.
Because it has baby Pokemon.
They're just not.
Walk, you coward.
All of my patience was learned from playing Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
How was that, by the way?
Actually, it was a phenomenal fighting game. It was a really, really good fighting game. It was a really good like Marvel vs. Capcom like assist style game. Nice. Playing it literally felt like you were watching an episode of the like TV show. Like it was really like it was really, really well done. Fuck. But it was like very much the game was like you had to learn when it was your turn, because like sometimes it was not your turn, and if you let go of the block button, you were just gonna die.
Oh god.
But
in my video games,
yeah.
Mamma mia.
Let me go.
Oh god.
I really loved back in the day.
Oh.
In the early PS3 days, I would play Guitar Hero 3 online, and the very moment that someone started losing, they'd just leave the match. And there was no punishment.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero 3 had an online feature?
That was the first one with online. Guitar Hero 3 was where I first decided to listen to music.
Oh.
Yeah, I learned... Oh, this is so bad.
This is Trapinch with the trapping ability?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Ooh.
I'm...
You could check. Granted,
Fuck.
That's what I'm talking about, baby! You listen to Papa Mango! Sorry, Axeman.
Mango? You mean my goat?
Papa Mango.
Stop.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
I just... I stood there with hyper speed and it cost me.
When you're so hyped, you're hyper.
That's happened so many times.
Yo, Supersonic.
Dude, I spent so much time trying to dodge all these guys.
Ooh, I hate Psywave. Whoever decided Psywave exists as it is just an unfortunate human being.
You know that part in Gold and GSC where you surf to the left of Route 34 and you meet those like 3 trainers in a row?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like cool the first time. Like, I'm not ready, I just wanted to explore!
Just before you get the soft stand, I'll never forget.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's iconic.
When I first discovered that, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck, new content?
That was like me discovering Sky Tower, honestly. Oh my god! Yeah. It's Cindy.
Oh, sweet. Get another Smoochum. Hopefully it doesn't... I have 2 psychic types. Actually, going into... Care. It's really not that bad going into Broly.
Get it! It is kind of bad, though, because it's weak to fighting. Or I guess neutral.
We actually have team members. What are we naming this? Where are we dropping, boys?
Would you smooch him or smooch him, or would you let them smooch you?
They're a child. I would not let them kiss me.
Oh, God. Call him Sport.
Champ.
Splort champ.
Splort. I like Splort.
Laporte. Isn't that like a city in Pokemon Emerald?
Slateport?
Insert girder. What is that? Ooh, an item.
I love how this
It's just a
this
piece of mail
cave
that
is
says
like.
fuck you.
I love how this cave is basically Gen 2 graphics.
Put on the quick claw. You think so? With like the Gen 2 graphics?
Yeah, look. Just look at it.
I'm waiting. But he's too busy.
Yeah.
I was making a very hard decision.
He's got 1 HP.
See, it's like Gen 2.
I don't know. I feel like Gen 2 never really used those colors. It usually used more like dark cave. But it
colors. It's just the size of the tiles.
Hey man, it's not the size of the tiles, it's the motion of the ocean.
This was peak ray tracing back in the day. Also, relevant joke because all this game is just ocean.
Yep.
Yeah, too much water, 7 out of 10.
I still really don't understand what ray tracing is.
Ray tracing lets you see shadows of boobs better, I guess.
Is it like the sunbeams?
Good.
Like, dude, all I do.
Yeah, we'll follow that.
All I do is play 20-year-old games, man. Like nothing.
Same.
What's it called?
Yeah. Yeah.
I built
Yeah.
I built myself a new desktop when COVID came in, and then I started just playing a phone game on it.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. Probably like connecting my PlayStation